And the gentleman to my left needs no introduction, but here's Coach Boeheim, head coach of the Syracuse basketball team, joining us here on set. And Coach, looking back on last year, how devastating do you think it would have been not making the tournament 3 years in a row for this program?
Well, you don't like to miss any year, so if you miss it once, it's devastating. So obviously, 2 years in a row was the most that we'd ever like to go, and we'd like not to miss again.
Talking about the first year class, you've had a lot of guys in the past contribute in their first year with the program. How does this year's first year class, including a guy you mentioned, Wes Johnson, shape up?
Well, I think that Wesley is definitely ready to play. He's already proven he can play. I think the freshmen, it depends how quickly they mature, how quickly they learn the game, understand the game. We need help from Brandon Trish at the point. That's a weak spot, losing Johnny Flynn and Eric, so obviously he has more of an opportunity. But I think our other two freshmen could get some time. I think it just really depends on how they develop. But we think that all these guys are capable of helping us.
799 wins, on the cusp of joining that elite group. Nervous might not be the right word, but you've had all off season to really think about the 800th win. So what are your reactions now?
Well, the good thing is I don't think about it in the off season. I'm busy doing a lot of other things, so I haven't thought about it. I'll start thinking about it maybe a week before we get there. But I'm confident with this team that we need to concentrate on what we're doing. Those kind of things, wins and stuff like losses, they kind of come. They take care of themselves. But we just want to get this team prepared, ready to go, and focus on this year.
Coach, 34th year you're entering as head coach. You've answered a lot of questions. You've gone through a lot of transitions. Has there really been anything that you haven't seen, haven't been asked by the media, still waiting for that first time for something to happen?
It probably is, but I've probably forgotten it. Because that's the one thing about being older. You forget some of those early questions, which might not be all bad, but every year it's the same. Everybody's interested in the same things. How are you going to do? How is this guy going to do? How is the team going to come together? And it's new every year, and it's kind of why it doesn't really seem like 30-some years, because it's really this year, this team. How is this team going to come together? But we all want to know the same thing, where's the team going to go? And at this stage of the year, no one knows the answer. Sometimes there's surprises, good surprises ahead, and sometimes there's some not so good surprises ahead, and you just have to wait and see how it all plays out.
I guess we'll have all the answers soon enough. Head coach of Syracuse basketball, Jim Boeheim, joining us. Coach, thanks so much for the time.